So Huel have just released 3 new flavours of their hot and savoury range of complete nutritional meals. Madras, Korma and sweet and sour. Are they any good? That's why we're all here, so let's find out. Welcome to my channel where I review tech, gaming and food stuff like Huel and complete nutritional meals. If you're new to this channel and want to see more videos on meal replacement and complete nutritional meal videos, etc., then hit that subscription, toggle that notification bell so you know when I go live with videos like this. And hey, everyone hits the likes because YouTube likes them, I like them, and it helps people find this kind of video. Anyway, so previously, on a previous show, I reviewed the new hot and savoury range of complete nutritional meals from Huel, which was their version of the sort of what I used to call meal replacements, but in a hot and savoury form. I'll leave links in the description down below so you can check those out. So I'm so used to referring to these products that I review as sort of meal replacement products, but that seems a bit redundant because now they've evolved into actually, well, meals, you know, they've evolved into meals. So I'll refer to them, I think, from now on as complete nutritional meal products. If you're new to Huel or any of the other complete nutritional meal products I've reviewed, then basically it's all about ensuring that you get just the right amount of vitamins and minerals that your body needs in a kind of nutritionally balanced way without the faff of having to buy all the right foods, prepare the foods properly, weigh them out and all of that. You don't have to worry about all of that. It's just about a simple, easy way, sort of the most efficient way of getting all those essential vitamins and minerals and the sort of carbs and proteins that your body needs into your body in the most kind of simple form. Perfect for people with busy lifestyles or just people who can't be bothered to cook and all of that. And it's a way to ensure that your body is getting just the right amounts of carbs, proteins, minerals and vitamins, but in a super easy form. So that is basically what I tend to cover a lot on this channel. So the Huel hot and savoury range do that in a tasty, simple way. Literally, you just add boiling water. If you're using the pot, add boiling water into the pot, give it a good stir, leave it 5 minutes, bosh. Or you add 2 scoops to cold water, stick it in the microwavey, and bosh, you're done. Perfect meal. Each meal contains a balance of carbs, protein, fats, fibres, and all the 26 essential vitamins and minerals. And a standard helping, which is 2 scoops of these, gives you 400 calories. So you know exactly how many calories each meal contains. It's gluten-free and contains 26 grams of protein from plant-based proteins. Okay, so let's have a look at the new flavours. As I say, we have Madras, Korma, and this one I'm most curious about, sweet and sour. And looking from the ingredients, yeah, it does contain real pineapple. There's pictures on the front. It does contain real pineapple. But let's check out the ingredients of each. Now, you may have seen my Plenty Pots review, which is a similar product. Link to that review of the Plenty Pots in the description below. And they have a Korma flavour as well, which I really like. So it'll be interesting to see. But let's check out the ingredients of each of these. So this is the Korma, ladies and gentlemen, the Korma. In here you've got dried grains, brown rice and quinoa. That's how you say it, quinoa. Pea protein, flaxseed, coconut milk powder, sultanas, sunflower oil, desiccated coconut, Korma style curry flavouring, which is ground spices, cumin, cinnamon, coriander, paprika and salt, rice flour, rice starch, cornstarch, a micronutrient blend, so that's all your vitamins and minerals, sunflower oil powder, turmeric extract and natural flavourings of dried coriander. That's your basic Korma meal. So all natural ingredients in there with that kind of essential vitamin and mineral mix as well. In the Madras, we've got here pea protein, dried grains, again, brown rice, quinoa, flaxseed, Madras style curry flavouring, natural flavourings from the ground spices, which are cumin, chili, paprika, coriander, cinnamon, ginger, black pepper and salt. And then you've got dried vegetables, which is like sweet potato, onion, tomato, and then rice flavour, rice starch, tomato powder, cornstarch, sunflower oil powder, medium chain triglycerides powder, so your MCT from coconut, and the micronutrient blend, coconut sugar, dried coriander, radish extract, and carrot extract. So that is in the Madras. And then finally, yes, ladies and gentlemen, sweet and sour, ladies and gentlemen, sweet and sour. And in here, we've got pea protein, flaxseed, dried grains. There's a theme going on here. Pea protein, flaxseed, dried grains, which is brown rice, and quinoa. Sweet and sour style seasoning, which is cornstarch, tomato powder, coconut sugar, dextrose, ground spices, which is paprika, ginger, then garlic powder, onion powder, salt, flavouring, spirit vinegar, paprika extract, citric acid, spice extract, natural flavourings, and here the natural flavourings are dried bell peppers, dried pineapple, rice flour, rice starch, cornstarch, dried spring onion, sunflower oil powder, your MCT powder from coconut, and the micronutrient blend. So they are the ingredients of each of the main hot and savoury offerings. So without further ado, why don't we just get on and give it a taste. Now I'll taste these over the next couple of days, but today we're just going to go straight in because I'm so curious about this. We're just going to go straight in with the sweet and sour because I'm just curious what on earth this is going to taste like. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we go with the sweet and sour, and certainly when it was in the old microwavy, you could smell the sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is always, it's reminding me of old Chinese takeaways, to be honest, of the old sweet and sour smell you get there. Not in a bad way, just it's bringing back memories of when you used to get sweet and sour from the local takeaway and stuff like that. But there we are. As my daughter says, it looks like glorified baby food. Bit disingenuous. It looks all right. You can see the bits, but it's the nature of the way you make it. I've made it in the microwave because I found from experience with the hot and savoury meals, I prefer the way that it comes out from the microwave. I just find the consistency a bit thicker and it feels a bit more kind of filling. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Here goes for the tasting then. Sweet and sour, hot and savoury, sweet and sour from Huel. You're getting a bit of that pineapple taste at the end there. It's savoury and it's sweet. I think if you don't like the spicy ones, this is great. And it tastes absolutely fine. Is it the greatest sweet and sour dish you'll ever have in your life? Probably not. Does it taste all right? And is it a good addition to your kind of hot and savoury collection of dishes? Yeah, absolutely. I think if you're sort of fed up of the slightly more spicy ones, if you have them a lot, this is a great alternative. And it feels nice and thick and it's warm. Smell that sweet and savoury flavour in it. Yeah. Not a lot to say really. It's another good one. Absolutely fine. So well done, Huel. Okay, so now I'm on to the korma. I've got it here. Now I'm not sure whether I got the measurements quite right, but this seems a lot more runny than certainly the sweet and sour. Smell wise, it's got a very similar smell to the Thai green curry one. I think if I made it again, I'd probably use slightly less Water again, I microwaved it. Maybe this one would be better in the pot with the boiling water, I don't know. You see there. Obviously in this one, remember it's got dried grains, brown rice and quinoa and the flaxseed, and you can see the flaxseed in there. That's the main ingredients in there. Coconut milk powder, sultanas. Can't remember sultanas, maybe, yeah. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's got quite a dry taste to it. There's no real spice to it. Yeah, there's a sort of a dry, savoury taste to it. No real spice. It's not as powerful as, say, the strong flavours like you're getting with the sweet and sour. Certainly not spicy like the Thai green curry or the Mexican chili one. It's quite bland, really, this one. I might have over microwaved it, to be honest. I might try it again later. Change the proportions of the water slightly. But again, I mean, it's perfectly acceptable. I can eat this. It's just, there's not a real strong flavour to this. If anything, I found the korma from the Plenty Pot a bit more flavoursome than this. Maybe if I left it a bit longer, it's thickening up. It's thickening up now a bit as well. So maybe it's worth just leaving it a bit longer just to give it a chance to swell up as well. But there you go, korma. Not sure about that one, but there's the korma one. It's certainly palatable, but as I say, not entirely sure of it. There you go. So finally, the Madras. I'll just show you here. The Madras. Not a strong smell there of the sort of Madras curry. There is a smell, and certainly I felt the smell was slightly stronger when I opened the packet the first time. You got a kind of a sense of the spices and stuff in there. But anyway, I always find if you leave it after you've microwaved it, you're going to leave it for a minute or so. You should do anyway, but it thickens up. Because when I first looked at it, I thought it was, in terms of its consistency, was probably as runny as the korma yesterday. But I've kind of left it for about a minute or so, and it thickens up. So it's more like the sweet and sour. And I much prefer when the consistency is a bit thicker like this. But anyway, yeah, not a super, I was expecting more of a strong smell from the flavours and stuff. But we'll taste it. Wow, yeah. You get the kick of the spice straight away. Excuse me. That's nice. The spice doesn't waste any time, comes and gives you a good kick straight away, in a nice way. It's a bit like the Mexican chili, although the spice in the Mexican chili one sort of comes a little later. This kind of hits you straight away. A very warming dish. A nice flavour. Let's see, what have we got in here again? Yeah, it's the Madras style curry flavouring. So the ground spices, cumin, chilli. It's the chilli. It's the chilli that comes in and hits you. Paprika, coriander, cinnamon, ginger and black pepper. Yeah, I think that combination of chilli and black pepper. There's of all the ones I've tasted, you know, and the previous ones, the Mexican chili and all that, this is the spicy one, the more spicy one. Again, not an overpowering spicy one, but if you're a bit funny about things which are too spicy, you might not like this. But as I say, it's not like a proper spicy curry or anything like that. But it's very tasty. But definitely one for the people who like their food a bit more spicy. But yeah, again, very nice. I'm liking that one. Not too bad at all. Okay, so there we are. That's the sweet and sour, the korma and the Madras. I think of the three, I was most curious about the sweet and sour, and I think I like the sweet and sour the most. It's just a really interesting flavour, and because it's got those added bits of pineapple, it's sweet and sour in the way that sweet and sour is an interesting flavour combination in the first place. So I really like that. The korma, to be honest, I've got to be honest, I found it a bit bland. Now, they do recommend if you like to sort of spice things up, you could add some sort of Tabasco or some hot and spicy. You might want to do that with the korma, I think, just to kind of mix it up a bit. And the Madras is, well, if you like your spicy, it's nice and spicy kick. Now, I tried the 3 flavours out on my daughter, and her favourite was the sweet and sour, but she thought the Madras one was all right as well, even though it had a nice sort of spicy kick to it. So on the Huel Hot and Savoury site, they sort of grade the spiciness sort of out of 3. So the korma and sweet and sour, no spice. The Mexican chili and the Thai green curry, they gave it sort of 2 chilies out of 3. And the Madras is the sort of 3 chilies, so it's the hot one. So Mexican chili and Thai green curry are sort of graded as medium, and the Madras is hot. I wouldn't say it's super hot. It's got a nice spicy kick. It's very warming if you like that sort of thing. But overall, as I say, of those 3, the sweet and sour Madras and korma, it's the sweet and sour is my favourite, followed by Madras. Korma I just found a bit bland, if I'm honest. In terms of cost, it's going to be working out, if you're sort of not subscribing to get it regularly, you have to sort of order about 3 bags, and it works out about £2.61 a meal, which, yes, is expensive, but at the same time, you know, if you're eating out for lunch and grabbing a sandwich, as I always say, if you're getting a meal deal down at your local kind of Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Boots or whatever it is, or going to the sort of Itsu like I used to, you're spending 4 or 5 quid on sandwiches and stuff like that. So put it in that context, it's well worth it. Now, normally with sort of meal replacement products, which I'm not calling these, I'm calling these sort of complete nutritional meals, but normally, you know, I have them at lunchtime. But with these Huel Hot and Savoury, I'm finding actually they work really well as evening meals for me when I'm in a hurry or whatever and I can't be bothered to sort of cook a proper evening meal. So whereas the shakes I tend to have at lunchtime or maybe a breakfast like that, the Huel Hot and Savoury actually work quite well as a evening meal. And the fact that now they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they've got 6 different flavours means that there is variety. So that's the good thing about the Huel Hot and Savoury. There is a variety in the flavours. And so I look forward to them adding, you know, more flavours in the future. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Have you tried them? What's your favourite flavour? And all of that. Anyway, there you go. As I say, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live with content like this and you don't miss it. And everybody hit the likes because it helps YouTube tell everybody who's looking for this kind of content, this is the content they need. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you around very, very soon. Thank you.